Hello guys, welcome back again. Yassine here. So I'll try to do these analysis if I see something that pops on my if I see something that pops on my screen, and if I see something that I want to talk about. S&P 500, I'm not going to go through all the indexes. I'm going to go brief analysis on Bitcoin as well. So what I see here, we're still going positive so far. I want you to pay attention to this breakdown candle right here. So if we start right on this candle, if we start to close above that high, that candle, that's going to be a really good sign. What I don't want to see, I don't want to see testing the high of that candle, and then also testing this 200 moving average, which is the brown line. So I don't want to see that and then come back, because we do have some gaps here needs to be filled. If we look at the actually the stock on the chart on the 15 moving average, you'll see a gap down here and then a gap down here. A good thing that I actually noticed, because usually when I do my analysis, I look at that 1 hour and 2 hours and the 4 hours and the daily, and also the weekly. So what I noticed here is that we actually on S&P 500, we actually today, all we did, we gapped and then we went sideways. That's a positive for me. That's basically a flag. What does that mean? Every time we digest, we get ready. We digest these gains that we just did, pretty much the gap. So we digest those gains, and then we get ready for another pop. That doesn't mean always going to happen. We can gap down too. So two things that I said that I want you to pay attention to when it comes to the market. S&P 500, you can look at the high of this breakdown candle. We have, if it's going to be positive, we're going to have to stay and close above it and hold above those lines. I mean, we can actually go above here and then make, stay a day or two or three and then break above that 200 moving average is going to come down here. So that's going to be positive. Otherwise, if we start making some reversal candlesticks here and we're starting to reverse, or even we're starting to close below that today's low, that's not going to be a good thing. So that's a brief analysis of what I saw today. Couple stocks actually that when I run my screen today, a couple names that popped. And if you want me to do this, just let me know in the comment, and I'll share with you my my results on the screen. So 1 2 3 4 5, I got like a bunch, but these are the ones that actually did popped, and I might be actually interested on these, because when I share them with you, that these could be like a good buying opportunity. So it's up to you. I don't know your time frame. You just do your due diligence, and then you tell me in the comment if it's if it's good for you or not. The first one was ACHC. So what I noticed here, I noticed that we started to make a new high right in there. So first thing, like I said, and always I will say, look at the chart on the weekly. So we have actually accumulation phase here, and then we popped right in here. We went sideways. I always like to buy it when we have a base. So we have a base here. We broke out from here. We went sideways again here, and then we broke out again from here, which is like 15% or so. Yeah, about 15% now for a month and a half, all these periods. So this is weekly chart. So 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we're starting to break. So that's, for me, that's a good buying point, and I'll probably put a stop loss. I don't know if I'm going to buy it or not, so I'm just sharing with you what I found and what pops in my screen. Second one was RYTM. This is like a biotech company. This is basically a flag. So like I said, I always like to buy them from a base. And from time to time I'll buy a pullback like here or like here, but most of the time I would like to buy them on a breakout. PLRX, that's another one that pops. So you see a flag going sideways. So basically we can go sideways. I'll mention this later on. So sometimes we can go sideways this way, and then we go this way, so it's like an N. And then sometimes we can flag, we go up, we gap, and then we go sideways like we did today in the market, like we did right in here. So you can see a flag, and then you have a breakout. So that's a PLRX. And then another one is CHK. This one, that's not a breakout, but you can see a cup and a handle here, and the price starting to get tight right up here. So for me, that's a good valid point. I used to buy them a little bit early, but the stock used to kick me out, and then it would start crashing here. So I'll wait. Usually on a breakout, I'll put a price alert here. The last one is DINO. This is another one here. This is beautiful. Why? Because we have a base here, right down here. And then we have This is actually a good buying point right here, and it will kick you out. So you always put your stop loss. Always, please put your stop loss. Don't hope and don't be smoking hopium. Please put a stop loss. So if I would have got in here, I'll get kicked out, and I'll wait. Like I said before in my previous video, I did explain on the selling rules. I would have probably bought it right back here, this candle, most likely on this candle or this candle, and then just don't buy it too late. Don't buy it 5% from the breakout. And then what I like it here is that we base, so we digest, and then I like this handle right here. Any pop here, that's a good buying point. Okay, so that's stocks. Let's go jump in right to Bitcoin. When I did the math here, from this candle, from today's candle all the way to this 200 moving average line, this is like at the purple. So this is Ethereum, this is daily chart. I noticed that Ethereum actually it's outperforming Bitcoin. I'll show you Bitcoin. See how far it is. So back to Ethereum, it's bearish, but what I'm watching now is this blue line. This is a support line. Look how many times actually we bounced off of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's so many times that we bounced. So, and recently we came right in here. We tested it. That means that the Ethereum is telling us that that's a very important price. So what I'm watching here, as soon as we started actually to close above that breakdown candle again, I pay attention to a lot of those those breakdown candles, because they're pretty much telling me that there's a lot of sellers there. So anytime you have a green candle that's gonna take out that candle, that red candle, so that's a positive sign. So that's why I pay attention to them. And then plus I have the support line, which I need to see a close above it, and then you have the 200 moving average line. So you have 3 things that I want to see close above it with good volume. Plus I did see a double bottom here, which is a good thing, and plus I have a higher lows. So that's another good thing. You always, when you do your analysis, always look at the other side of the coin. We can actually go up here, test it, and can crash. So every time, I mean, if I see that Ethereum starting to crash and close below that line, I'll say I'll turn bearish. So so those are my analysis. I hope you find value in this daily update. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you every time I see an update. Take care. Bye bye.